Hey everybody, and welcome to day 25 of the $500 DoorDash Challenge. I don't know about you, but after 25 days of creating and uploading content, I've realized just how demanding this journey can be. When I started, I thought consistency was just about showing up every day. But I quickly learned that burning out isn't the answer. Pushing myself too hard led to exhaustion, frustration, and even moments where I questioned whether I could finish this challenge. That's why today I want to talk about something we creators don't think about enough. That is self-care. If we want to be creative, consistent, and successful, we have to take care of ourselves first. So let's get into it. How I balance creating content while making time for rest, my biggest struggles with burnout, and the strategies I use to stay motivated without overworking myself. Why self-care is crucial for creators? Well, I used to believe that working harder meant getting better results. I thought if I just kept grinding, success would follow. But the truth is, when I'm exhausted, my creativity suffers. When I don't rest, my videos feel forced. When I don't take care of myself, I lose motivation. The thing is, creating content isn't like working a traditional 9-to-5 job. There's no boss telling me when to stop. I have to set those boundaries for myself. And let's be real, content creation is more than just pressing the button record. It's scripting, editing, posting, engaging with comments, researching trends, and brainstorming ideas, and sometimes doing it all over again the next day. It's a lot. If I don't take care of myself, I can't show up as my best self. Even in this video, you'll notice that I'm making mistakes, but I'm not going back to edit. My biggest struggles with self-care as a creator begins with feeling guilty about taking breaks. If I take a day off, I feel like I'm falling behind, but I've realized that rest isn't wasted time. It's necessary to keep going. Comparing myself to others. Seeing others post constantly makes me feel like I'm not doing enough, but quality matters more than quantity. Not setting work boundaries. I used to work late into the night, editing videos, thinking it was the only way to keep up. Now I have set times when I work and when I stop. Forgetting to enjoy the process. When I started, I was excited to create, but over time it felt like a job instead of something I loved doing. Self-care helps me keep that passion alive. How I practice self-care as a content creator is by doing what most of you should do too. So here's what I do to take care of myself. I set work hours. I give myself a start and stop time, just like a regular job. When the time is up, I step away. I take breaks without guilt. If I need a day off, I take it, and I don't feel bad about it. However, since starting this challenge, I have not felt like I needed to take a day off. I just needed to step away. I'm going to learn how to batch create content. I started it, but I didn't complete it, but I'm going to get back to it. Instead of creating everything in one day, I'm going to create things that I need for several days in one day. I'll record multiple videos in one session or in one day and schedule them ahead of time. I move my body, whether it's stretching, going for a walk, or just stepping outside for fresh air. Physical movement helps me reset. I also unplug from social media. I love engaging with my audience, but sometimes I need a break from screens. I set limits on scrolling and take social media detox days. I do get enough sleep. Late night sessions with YouTube is putting a drain, or it was putting a drain on me. Now I prioritize resting so I can create with energy. I also remind myself why I started. On tough days, I take a moment to reflect on why I'm doing this and what I love about creating. What are the signs that tells me that I need a self-care reset? When I don't even realize I'm burning out, here are flags to look for. If you feel uninspired, as I have felt sometimes, or if you struggle to come up with ideas, I know it's time for me to take a mental break. I start resenting the process. When I start resenting the process, I step away. It's a sign I need a break. If I'm always tired, exhaustion tells me I've been overworking and need rest. Or if I compare myself too much to others, when I feel like I'll never be good as someone else, I remind myself that my journey is unique. So, if any of these pop up for you, take a step back, recharge, and come back stronger. When I ignored self-care, to be honest, it began to take its toll on me. Believing that you don't need to take breaks is a mistake. Slow down and learn from what I'm sharing with you today. Burnout is not a pathway to success. Do not let anything affect your health, your happiness, or your motivation. Without those things, YouTube will not matter. I remember one time I forced myself to push through even when I was exhausted, and the result? My content felt a little off. My energy was low, and my audience noticed. Sometimes even commented, "You seem a little tired in this one." That was my wake up call. So when you go live, know that your audience is looking at you and listening to you, and they can tell when you're experiencing exhaustion. So now I treat myself with care, and I have those non negotiables. When I need to stop, I stop. So, what are some lessons learned? I learned that self care isn't selfish, it's necessary. Taking breaks actually improves productivity. My creativity thrives when I'm rested and energized. Burnout doesn't make me successful, it holds me back. Now, if I've said anything that resonated with you today and you have not subscribed to my channel, please stop and subscribe now, and I will comment back to you on the comments that you leave. Here's a call to action, and I'm going to ask, have you ever experienced burnout? If so, let me know about it in the chat. And on tomorrow, we're going to talk about what I've learned up to now in these past few days. And on day 26, I'm going to talk about revisiting your goals, how to check in with your progress, adjust where needed, and stay motivated to keep going strong. Until then, enjoy your day. Bye for now.